to Potential Spam Podcast.
Yeah, I was ready already.
Oh. It's magic. Ozempic. Crack psoriasis.
Crack psoriasis.
Cracks. Crack lord, dude.
31.
31.
Welcome back
31.
to
Can
Potential
you do
Spam
something for me?
Episode 31.
31.
Jamal
do something
Lewis.
For me.
Today's sponsor is
Today's sponsor's Home Depot. Lowe's is the helpful hardware place.
brought to you by Ace.
Brought to you by Ace.
I love Home Depot.
Yeah,
Home
Home
Depot.
Depot is great. They got some really good plywood. You can get key copies made. Usually have a couple illegal laborers out front.
Yeah, that's the best way to
And
get some cheap labor.
You can
though.
rent trucks.
I basically do what I do on like Facebook Marketplace, but in the store. Like I'll go around and be like, I wonder how much a deep freezer is, and I go find it, and I'm like, oh, yep, can't afford that.
We had some issues.
That's like different though than like Facebook Marketplace because
Facebook
Why?
Marketplace, I'm on there and I'm
We
looking
miss
at
you,
like
dude.
what a used Rolls Royce.
Rolls
Royce.
Because I was trying to say rat.
Mike Tyson's like,
with
this
the
is my
Wraith.
Rolls Royce.
Who was it before when someone fucked up and said something a few episodes ago?
We got to make a list.
Are we going?
Yeah, we're going, but like kind of like only
Dude,
the
just
Sadler's
kind of like-
in the background. This is why we need Aaron. As you can tell, Aaron's
Alright,
not
So
here.
we might as well just like restart.
No,
Nah,
we're
we're
restarting.
spitballing. I mean,
not
it's like
restarting.
this is just going.
I mean, we don't restart. We just like
Sadler,
No,
you should
we're
just
going.
you're just gonna have to animate it.
keep
This will
going.
just be like the stop motion episode.
Be animated. You should make us all like use a Disney Snapchat
just
filter.
use like hentai.
Yeah, you really use an anime filter.
it's funny. I can tell Mike's dog got a hold of his sandals again. Is the cord fucked up?
That's gonna sound really good on there. Yeah.
That's not
Does it
good.
need to charge? It's not gonna last like 45 minutes.
It's 95%. We can just go.
Yeah, fuck it.
I mean, how long does it normally last?
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
All right, welcome back.
Hey,
welcome
welcome
back
back.
to back. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Probably just
Oh
keep
shit!
it.
I'm way out of the. I'm just like slid right out of the camera.
Yeah.
You're already out, so. might as
What's
well
up, fellas?
Outta here. Hey, feller.
What's up? Happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Samuel Adams Boston Lager. That's my
Cheers,
dad's
bro.
like beer choice growing up.
Sammy Adams. Well, not like a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sammy Adams was like blowing up with.
Didn't he do
Mac
I Hate
Miller.
College?
Man, Mac Miller was way better.
Yeah.
Or was that Asher Roth?
I think that was Asher Roth.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
One here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
These are noise canceling. I
Mike
can't
said I
hear
can't
you
play with the
outside of
cord
here.
anymore, so I'm just like,
Well, yeah,
Well,
no.
when you
What
played
is-
with the cord, it didn't change if we
Yeah,
could
what
hear you
does
or
it
not.
have to do?
No, well,
If
don't.
anything, it actually made it worse because we
yeah.
definitely couldn't
No,
hear you.
don't do that. That's gonna
Yeah.
sound so loud when we're recording.
It's fine, dude. Look at this Fitbit I got.
Nice.
It's kind of fucking trash looking. You can just
It's
say
just so. It's just.
I
so
got
tiny.
the. I have a Fitbit.
it makes you look like big and strong.
it. Oh no! Fuck off. Are you being serious?
Yeah. You know, it's like a little watch on a big arm.
Does it get you
Oh,
like?
I see what you're saying.
Does it give you like
Yeah.
notifications for like your phone and stuff, or is it just like the tracking?
Well, I'm not kidding. I asked Danielle. I was like, I want to get it so I can do like the step competitions again, and I end up finding out that in March, for some reason, they took away all the challenges.
So
What?
Google
You just can't do
Google
any-
now owns Fitbit, and
Yeah.
like they've been weirdly like it's supposed to integrate it with Google Fit, but they're not like
Oh, I
doing
don't even
it
know what that is.
quickly. Google Fit is just like Apple has their like fitness.
You know,
It's like their version.
It's just Google's version of it.
Version of what Apple has.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I see what you did there.
Yeah, but anyway, so like Google owns Fitbit now, so they were basically supposed to kind of integrate like the two features and make it kind of seamless.
Right,
So
right.
that's probably why some of the features on Fitbit are gone. But they like, because I have a Fitbit and I have Google phone or Android, and they do not sync. They still don't like aren't the same thing. It's weird.
Yeah, I had the Blaze, but they like discontinued it, so I had to get this new one.
What's the Blaze? Is that a Fitbit?
You
Like-
would have something
yeah.
called the
Like the
Blaze.
thing, like it just stopped working. The one you had, or
No, dude, I hadn't used it for like 2 years, and then my coworkers were like, "Hey, I'm gonna get Fitbits," and I was like, "All right, I'm gonna bury you in step competition." Like, it's just one of my favorite things to do.
I
Did
got
you walk
the
around the office a lot.
No, but I would just go home and work out way more than they would, and then I'd come back into work and be like, up by 3,000. Then they
what
quit.
he's really doing is just jerking off all night with it on
Yeah,
his
yeah,
hand.
No,
Yeah.
I did look at her and I was like, Or would you go home and start going like this though? And she's like, yeah. I was like, that's some bullshit, dude. I'm downstairs on the treadmill at like 9:30, sweating my dick off. She's just upstairs in her room going like this.
Wow.
But
Away.
Does it keep track of your heartbeat?
yeah,
Supposed to.
93 right now, probably because I was just dealing with that goddamn camera.
I'm bad.
I got the Versa 3, which has got like a more like watch face.
That's what
type
Danielle has,
screen,
too.
and it gets like notifications. That's the main reason I wanted it. Is just
Yeah.
to have like
Notifications.
see what's on my like quick texts or like she's
Yeah, that's
calling me
exactly
on my
why I
phone.
got my Apple Watch. Yeah.
And
I
then,
would like, no, that's not true. You got your Apple Watch because it was your brother's gift and he just never used it.
Who do you think bought it for him? Me.
Dude, that's so
And I
funny.
was like, give it back. Then.
See, I knew I wouldn't use like a full fledged like smartwatch.
Yeah,
like
I
I
was like,
just
give it
wanted
back.
like real simple. So like the Versa 3.
Yeah.
I do like mine, and it's just nice. Like I just bought a stand on Amazon. I think I sent.
Oh yeah, I
picture
saw
in a group.
that. Yeah.
It's just I like how Apple stuff. I mean, not to say that Android isn't, but like Apple stuff is so like connected. Where like I have like my iPhone, my AirPods, and my watch like all work together like seamlessly. But I'm sure there's an equivalent for Android. But
Yeah, it just fucks up a lot more, I'm sure.
maybe I don't know. I haven't. I had a Google Pixel for a while.
he talks so much shit about Androids, dude. It's crazy.
I know.
He gets off. You're like,
yeah.
I know.
Bro, I swear, like you just like at this point, you're like you have talked so much shit throughout our life.
You got to keep
that
doing it.
you,
Yeah.
you want to switch to iPhone.
No,
but-
no. I don't
but-
think so.
but
No,
see,
it's the exact opposite. You are actually happy to use a worse product. And like
Probably.
you're thanking Apple for, and you're smiling about it.
Yeah.
I've
You
had-
you
I've
talk
had
about these
both.
features that come to Apple years after Android's had them, and you're like,
Yeah.
I don't think
this
that's the
shit.
case.
No,
I,
dude,
I
it
think in
is-
a
it's
majority of
I've
them,
had
but yeah,
both,
but
it's
and I
consistent.
just like the iPhone a little better.
I'm
I
not
think it's
saying
just-
anyone is like literally better than the other, but I'm just saying like the cult
not
of there's
that
a
different.
cult of Apple
yes.
that truly believes everything's better, and they're like I said, they'll tout these features that have been on Android's phones for like 5 years at that point, and they're like,
I
look,
thought you were saying that opposite.
no, like Apple's like, look what we like, look what Apple has now, and
Well, remember,
Android's-
for
and everyone
example,
on Android just like that's
Portrait
been
mode
that.
when that first came out, when
Yeah.
it was just like the
Well, Androids have always had a better camera.
Yeah.
Hands down, dude. Hands down, man.
Yeah, until they send you a picture and it looks like they took it on a
you know
flip
who's
phone.
That was just Snapchat,
That's
wasn't it?
because of Apple. Apple refuses to work with the same texting protocol that every other Android and major
There
phone
is some
carrier
weird-
uses.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
So that is actually because Apple forces the picture to come through that way.
don't get me wrong. There's some
Apple could just
Apple
flip,
does
flip
some
it, could
shiesty
literally
shit.
like with one software update make all those pictures
Yeah.
work
You know-
seamlessly.
I will say, you know what happened when I did my
Because when
software update?
you guys send
I
photos
lost
to us,
my,
it's fine.
my Face ID thing, and that's been real fun because now I have to remember all my passwords.
That's
You can't, like, you can't
yeah.
re-add. You
How did that
can't.
happen on
You can't
software
re-add your
update?
face.
I swear, dude, it just doesn't work. And then I ended up replacing my screen myself last week. And
You don't think that's why?
No, because it was doing it before that,
Oh,
and I
okay,
thought I
yeah.
fixed it, and I was more happy to like not have a or
So
I
it,
was
like-
more happy to try the face thing
Yeah.
than
You don't
Did you-
realize how much you rely on it. till-
Did you like
Oh,
delete?
yeah.
Did you delete this like your facial scan and try to rescan?
you know what I should no.
try
I should
that.
Yeah, you should try that.
I should try that.
There is like Apple does do some shiesty shit. Like I mean, first of all,
Like every time I change
the
my screen
headphones
protector, I
thing,
can
like
do that.
okay, like I get it. They want to push people towards wireless headphones, but like especially for stuff where you're moving around, you're doing anything, kind of lifting, any kind of running. Like the AirPods aren't the greatest, dude. You want something corded.
Right. They,
Look,
like
look at this shit.
Obviously,
Look
they
at this.
well,
Watch
not
this.
even the
Watch
cordage.
I just want to make sure Clayton can talk because
Isn't that great? Isn't that really cool?
That's your camera.
I don't understand.
And you just we're
Did
just
you-
talking shit about Androids.
Well, I might.
And your
need a new
iPhone's
phone.
fucking
I might
user
need-
error.
Oh, it came
Did you
up.
just
It
say
came
you
up.
Oh,
repla-
eventually.
Did you just say you replaced your screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the front. That's the
Yeah,
front
but this
facing
is-
camera.
this has been
That's
an
the
issue.
back
This has
camera.
been an
Yeah,
issue.
it's not
Okay.
the yeah.
What do you have? iPhone 13?
No, it's actually 11 Pro Max.
That's yours
Okay.
just shit's
So you're-
outdated.
yeah, you're
I have a
right.
That's what I'm
13.
saying. It's just
Yeah.
outdated.
But so Apple, like,
That's the
first
other
of all,
thing
so
that's
that's the thing,
bullshit,
like
is they
the
make the
you
old
have to like
phones
have
worse.
like an adapter and a dongle. To, like you don't have the just
Yeah,
an
that's the
aux
biggest
port.
Well, to be
It is
fair,
bullshit.
Android phones
Started
are
doing that
removing.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that like I'm not a huge. fan
Apple
of
did that
either.
years ago. It's annoying, but also their chart, like their Lightning shit. So now that literally Apple was their
They're
hand was
finally getting
forced
rid
to
of
go
that,
to
yes.
USB-C, which is USB-C
It's
is
amazing.
amazing.
Yes, it's way
The
better.
only
than
reason
Lightning.
they did that is because I guess like the
EU.
EU, it's the Europeans, like something about how Apple wouldn't be able to sell their products if they didn't. Something about like power consumption or something like that. I don't know. the
EU's got
exact-
some
Damn.
has really good like.
Basically, they were
laws
like, you
for the
can't sell your
environment.
iPhones here if you don't change this. And
It was
they were
more.
like,
It was actually partially e-waste
See,
too.
but then they
wanted
still
to
do,
reduce
like-
the amount of cordage. So it was
That
like
makes sense.
basically any electronic sold after a certain date has to accept the USB-C protocol for charging because there was like
and
all this-
USB-C is just amazing. Dude.
So literally, if Apple wanted to sell to anyone in the European Union, they needed to start putting C chargers.
So for I don't know how long have cars been around? Like 150 years, and we're still on the
don't
right
think
side of
it's
the
that long.
car and driving on the wrong side of the road and using kilometers per hour and not
Are you
miles
talking
per
about
hour.
Europe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
like, wait, what?
It's so annoying.
I don't know. I don't think this really affect me though.
Yeah, what?
But
Also, you could
there's
say
a
that-
lot of countries in Europe that drive the same way we do. It's
Yeah.
just it's a few that are like England's different. There's a few that just drive the same way we do.
I drove in. I rented a car in the Cayman Islands, and it was on the right side, and I was driving on the other side of the road.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Yeah, what was that like?
terrifying because in the Cayman Islands, it's just one road that goes around the whole island, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's not
everybody,
Europe, though, right?
every local's trying to do, I would say, 80 miles per hour when the speed limit's 50 miles per hour, but really it's in
Yeah.
kilometers. So the whole time, I
Dude, the
just
way-
kept up with traffic. I don't know if I was speeding.
Clayton's
or
like,
if
I don't know what the
wasn't.
fuck's
The
happening.
way
I was
people
like-
drive down
and
there,
then,
too, is
and then when there
crazy.
wasn't
Yeah.
a car in front of me, I'm just like looking down every 5 seconds, like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
just
fine.
how
Yeah.
it is. But that was terrifying though, because and then it was nighttime and I'm driving
Yeah.
on the wrong side of the road and in this little tiny car, like a smart car looking thing. And everybody's headlights are way higher than me, so I'm getting
Yeah.
blinded. It's just not. So, anyways, they should fix that for safety.
Well, they're probably saying the same shit about us. They're probably over there being like,
No,
look at
I
these
agree.
fucking.
No,
I
they
think-
think we have really big cars over here too.
And we're
especially.
driving on
Yeah.
the wrong side of the road and the wrong side of the car.
Yeah,
They're probably
yeah,
thinking the
a lot
same
of
shit. It's like the Apple and the Android argument, but like before.
At least we
Yeah.
can put
We
bygones
need to
be
get
bygones
together
about
on
the
this.
USB charger for Apple because that was objectively an awesome change.
It's just great you can have one cord that's in
Yeah.
theory could charge
Everything
almost
else
everything
uses
you're going to have.
USB-C.
I think that's a small W for
Everything else
Android,
is-
to be honest with you.
It kind of is because Apple's been the one being like, no.
Yeah.
But their Lightning cable is objectively bad. It can't charge as fast as USB.
So is that one done?
Like they
their-
aren't
Their
going to be
new
going
phones,
forward.
like
they're not going to
starting with the 15. It's all USB-C now. They
That's
can't do
so
anymore.
awesome.
Yeah,
What
but
a time,
I
man.
still, like, I have the 13 Pro, and like that I have still obviously still Lightning port, so like I have to use that. So it
Dude,
kinda
speaking of what a
sucks.
time, you guys been paying attention to this fucking oh, what the fuck is her name now? Damn it. The Royal Family girl.
Oh, she's missing.
Megan?
Yeah.
Is it Megan?
Yeah,
No.
Maddie was talking about
Kate
the other day. I was like,
Middleton.
"What do you mean?"
Kate Middleton,
I was
yeah.
like, "What do you mean she's missing?"
Have you heard anything about this?
Who cares?
No, I don't care.
Dude, she
So
literally like
she
could
had
be like
supposedly
disappeared.
had an abdominal surgery sometime around the holidays and hasn't been seen in public since. And supposedly the royal family has released a picture that was like apparently clearly photoshopped.
Yeah,
I haven't
she
seen
didn't
the
have
photo
a fucking
itself.
ring on her
Yeah.
finger.
No, it was I think it was a video. They were
Or
leaving
something
the
to that effect. Yeah.
I don't normally give a fuck about this shit, but like this lady just straight up disappeared for 2 months and they're just not
Longer
talking
than
about
that,
it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And supposedly she had a mistress. So like that's definitely sounds like something the royal family
Yeah,
would be like,
so
let's
apparently
let's
it's
kill
is
this
this
bitch.
the lady that
She had a mistress.
Yeah, sorry.
married
Or
the
no, maybe it was
prince?
him.
It
Maybe it was him.
William.
Pretty sure there's rumors that he has a
Yeah,
mistress,
yeah.
which is
I forget
which
her
is some
name.
other royalty. It's literally her title is like the fucking Marchioness.
It was
Gay.
lady something.
Marchioness?
Lady something.
No,
Berry.
Marchioness. So like have like a baron and a baroness. A Marchioness is someone married to like a marquis. Or a
I
marquess.
love how he's
swear
saying
to
that.
God, dude.
Marquis.
You're getting
And
like
I-
more
'cause I was looking-
Italian as you go.
Because I was like, I saw the headline. I was like, Marchioness de Badavancanani. And I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is that? That's not even words. So I had to look it up.
So is this the lady that married the
Kate
prince?
Middleton.
Yeah, and then they moved here and like
No, you're
No,
thinking
no,
that's
that's
Meghan Markle.
Meghan Markle.
That's Meghan
That's
Markle.
the youngest
And they're
one.
effectively like they like
Harry.
left the royal family
Yeah.
effectively. Meghan Markle and
Yeah,
Harry.
they were beefing.
Kate Middleton
Kate
was like
Middleton
kind of hot back in the day.
She was.
She's still pretty. I think she's pretty attractive.
Kate Middleton was like not a royal either.
She's just a
but she
random.
was like upper middle class, like English, like so she wasn't like
She was good enough.
super conventional. Like Meghan Markle was like, what the fuck is this guy
No,
doing?
I think
like people
Kate
had no clue.
Middleton's American.
I thought,
No.
I thought she.
I'm
was-
pretty sure Kate Middleton's American.
No, I would
Meghan
put my
Markle-
I'd put my scooter on that.
I'm pretty sure Kate Middleton's American, dude.
Look
Just
it up.
kidding. I wouldn't put my scooter on that.
getting serious.
I'd say that'd be a good.
I'm
bet.
pretty sure she is.
Kate Middleton, I'll look it up. See, this one we need Aaron, brother.
Damn it.
Yeah, I don't.
I could be
So
wrong. I was
apparently,
under the
she
impression
this
she was
Kate
American.
Middleton has not been seen in several
So
months
do you
in
think
public.
do you think if she is missing, do you think it's like a government conspiracy thing,
There-
or do you think it's like
It's not
her
government. It's like the royal
actually
family's just fucking fucked up.
going like
Like, so,
She,
yeah, she's
I
from
think,
Westminster.
she
That'd be
is
fucking
probably
crazy.
like just recovering
Like
from a
she's
bad
going AWOL.
surgery.
Born in Reading.
That is
It doesn't say.
Reading.
that's
Reading,
absolutely
Reading,
that's
sure.
absolutely
Reading,
England.
Pennsylvania.
Catherine grew up in Buckleberry, Berkshire.
Yeah, that's where's that?
I'm not even making that up. Buckleberry, Berkshire.
That's got to be New Jersey, right?
Yeah.
That's where the fucking Teletubbies live.
Was I
dude.
getting her confused with Meghan Markle? Maybe.
Meghan Markle is American, and she
Okay,
was
maybe that's what
yes,
I-
she's American.
Come on down to Buckleberry,
Buckleberry.
Buckleberry,
I
Berkshire.
hope they find her.
Did you know?
Well,
that's
the
so
video-
weird.
No, like
The
they-
video
like,
is her-
She's just not been seen in public. I guarantee you, she's like either like having a bad
probably got a
recovery from the
fucking-
surgery, or it's a combination, like some combination of
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
her not wanting to like be in the public
Well,
eye
dude,
anymore.
honestly, if I was like a princess, one of the English princesses, I wouldn't want to be like in the like, dude. Remember what happened with Diana?
Dude, the royal
Yeah,
family,
yeah.
the royal family is really fucked up.
Yeah.
You know that there's like because most European royals were like became very inbred.
Yeah.
So they have a lot of like truly have ended up with a lot of like mentally disabled royals.
That's why King Charles has those fat fingers. You ever
Dude,
seen that?
You know what they
Gross.
you know what they do with those family members? Ship them off to asylums, pretend they do not exist.
No.
Damn.
Like there's like there's like lots like a long history of like the English royal
Scary
family
Yeah.
in recent years, like not too long ago,
They just go
like
missing.
doing that with their fucking like
Going.
mentally disabled children.
We might have actually talked about this. Now I feel like I put
So
this on the
we-
pod already.
So we kind of touched on her possibly being.
That's his fingers.
Yeah.
man. I think it's just an English.
And then the guy who's like
Looked
king,
like I
the
got
king
stung
right
by a
now.
bunch
That's
of
the king,
bees.
yeah.
King,
He got fucking little sausage fingers. He
It
looks
literally
like,
says King Charles, sausage fingers, mysterious solved as Dr. Shares. ...
it looks like he's never
it's
done a
very
Maybe he's
like.
sick.
allergic to gold. That's
he's
what
very
it looks
sick.
like. And his fingers.
I don't
just
think
never
the
done
King
a
of
day of
England-
work
I
in
don't
his
think
life.
The King of England's
Zoom in
allergic
on
to
the
gold.
ring on his
No.
fingers.
It's holding on for dear life.
I think it's probably being very unhealthy, like almost like a.
It's probably
diabetic.
just. I think it's just like you've never done anything for yourself. You probably don't even do anything but like lift tea to
genetic.
your mouth. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but why would your hands get so swollen?
Because
It has
all
to
he
be
does,
like
all he
blood
does is just sit
pressure.
there, just all day and does nothing. He's like, I'm the king.
just kind of shakes hands lightly.
Yes, thank you.
Well, a lot
Yeah.
of them serve.
you're like
in
this,
the,
you're like,
in the
He's like,
military
kiss my finger, boy.
yeah,
I'd be
but like,
nah.
dude, those guys like they
King.
serve in the military, like,
in the 20s.
yeah, but like they get like the shit. They like, dude,
Well,
okay,
yeah,
go
they're
fucking clean over
officer.
here.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
ain't going to war.
I'm pretty
dude.
sure
You're
Harry.
royalty.
I'm pretty sure Harry was like.
He was like a
active
pilot, and that was like
combat.
wild
And that was like
because it was
crazy
like because he was like the
put
most
himself in
yes,
danger.
yes.
Yeah.
quote unquote.
Well, it looks like you guys know a lot about this.
There's a fucking clip of like they're like giving Harry an interview, and then he like gets up. He's like,
Yeah, he like gets like a there's like an emergency.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
and I was like,
He's like
what the fuck
on
is that?
base getting the interview, and like yeah, people start sprinting. He just-
Takes off to get to
Takes
the
off.
plane.
And he starts
Hell yeah,
fucking
that'd be
taking
sick.
off.
That would be kind of cool.
sprinting towards the jet.
How you think that was like a coordinated emergency to make him look like a
Speaking
badass?
of
That wouldn't surprise me.
speaking of fighter jets, I just finished a series. Maddie and I were watching called Masters of the Air.
Oh
on
yeah, I
Apple
heard it's
TV.
good.
Yeah.
It was so fucking sick.
What's that
dude.
on?
It's on Apple TV.
Is it like fictionalized?
No, so it's Spielberg like directed most of it, but it's based off of a novel.
Okay.
So basically, it's before the Allied invasion, or before we stormed Normandy. It was like probably 43, like right after Pearl Harbor.
Never forget.
Our Air Force was in England. We'd fly out of England, and basically it was like their missions. They would fly up in these big bombers. They had this thing called the
bomber.
bomb track, and it was basically like the most precise pinpoint piece of equipment they had to, like, when they drop bombs, like drop it when and where. And like they didn't want the Germans to have it, but like we had the advantage because we have this in our planes. But they're the big. They're not the P-51 Mustangs that you think of, like the fighter pilots. It's like two people in the cockpit, a gunner, like a little ball turret underneath, and there was like a navigator. But they would fly these, and they would like basically try to like break their way into France and Germany. But it like they would get fucked up, dude. And it's just a really good. It's sad because you get connected to these fucking characters, and like they're great, but like
Wait, why is it
almost
sad?
Because they almost all die.
Yeah.
Dude, what the
Spoilers, dude.
fuck? Oh, I guess that movie's out.
Yep.
What do you
okay.
mean? You're gonna.
I'm gonna turn it on and be like, Savannah, do you know they all die?
World War
Done.
II? It's a pretty good.
You know what's really
guess
bad?
that
When you
they all
started
die.
describing like the positions on the plane, like the ball turret or whatever, I instantly started thinking about Star Wars, and that's so
They,
fucked up.
well, they look a lot
Altered.
like that when like
Not
those-
all of them.
On the
I will
you
say
thinking about
there's-
like the Clone
there's
Wars
plenty
like
that-
things? It's
There's
very
plenty
similar.
that
to that.
survive.
Yeah.
It's good enough. There's plenty of them to survive that you aren't gonna watch everyone die. But I'm saying like you get connected to some characters, and there's like they do a good job of like, because I mean it's hard to portray war where like you're probably not gonna make it out. Like there's like something like 20 flights. Like if you make it to 20 flights, you get to go home, and like no one really ever makes it that far because they get fucking
sounds like
shot
the
out of
reality
the
show.
sky. But like when it's a
go
good
to
show,
war,
just
get
watch
shot
it.
at in
Yeah,
an
I mean,
It's
airplane.
really good.
what's crazy
There's
about
one
that?
episode.
It's called 20 Runs.
It's
There's
called
one
Welcome to
episode-
Ukraine.
There's one episode
Yeah,
on the Tuskegee Airmen. I don't know if you know. It's like an all African American, but they flew those P-51 Mustangs. It's badass, dude.
That's sick.
You should watch it. I'm telling you, it's really, really good.
So the
It's
ball,
Band of Brothers kind of.
the ball turrets that sit under some of those bombers that you were thinking of, like, dude, you see like
Yeah.
diagrams of how they get in there.
It's fucked.
They literally like are like this
Yeah.
with the fucking like the balls all around them.
Yeah.
And then they're like their triggers are right here.
It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And they're with a machine gun, and they're just like
They should put
in there like
jockeys
that.
in that
That
bitch.
is
Why don't
the
they think?
la-
Why don't
that
they think
is-
about
would
that?
usually put the smallest person in there.
Yeah.
But that was the last.
Clayton.
Dude, think
Going
about
in.
it.
You're in the
You're
ball.
thinking about it. You're
I'm down there like, go faster.
You're
Go
flying.
faster.
You're flying all these planes. Your planes are these huge targets, but like the
Especially
Nazis would have the
as a
advantage
bomber.
because you have these huge. Because you have to carry. It's very heavy to carry these bombs and all these people, but they would fly their fighter ships and like you just try to get them out of the sky. But they would also shoot this shit called flak, where it would just be like anti-air, but it'd be like they want to hit the planes, so it goes in their engine and makes them jump out. But like,
Holy
if you're
shit.
in that ball turret, the very first thing that's getting hit is you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
so
you are
if
on
you
the
see-
bottom of the fucking plane.
That would be
in
so-
like
that'd
a
be
glass
terrifying.
orb.
If you see like the old videos, it's like you see all that black shit in the sky. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
It's just
flak.
like it is
And
flak.
it's like
and just
basically like
sits.
shrapnel.
Yeah,
And
it
they're just
Damn.
hoping you fly through it.
Like
and
they'll be
just-
like flak.
Is it
incoming,
like the
and- yeah.
black rubber stuff on AstroTurf on football fields?
No,
It's
I think
worse
it's
than that. It's
No,
like
it's
shrapnel.
not
Metal.
rubber. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, I guess it
Yeah.
would just bounce off.
But it's
That's
good,
dumb.
dude. It's like it covers the whole from when we started in England with the Air Force missions until like the end of the war when like
And it's based
when
on, like,
when
real
they
characters?
surrendered. Yeah,
Oh, I kind of
It's
fuck
good,
with that.
dude.
I'm getting really deep into history right now.
it's
You should
fucking
watch
awesome.
World
I
War II
love-
in color. That's what I.
I'm
Dude,
saving
that
World
is
War
bad.
II.
That's
I'm
a
saving
good
World
one.
War II because I think
Dude,
that's gonna
that
be
is
like a
World War
sick
II.
shit.
I
That
think
is
it.
World
I
War
think
II.
it was.
I played Call of
watched
Duty.
both
I
of
don't
them,
need
but
to
it was
watch
like
it.
World War II in color, and then there's another one that I just watched. I can't remember what it was called, but again, it was about World War II, and it shows like like all right, Germany started here, and then they started going, and like
Yeah.
then France basically just surrendered, and then there was
France.
yeah, and then like we basically were like holding them off in Normandy, but while it's going on, while they're like showing these old videos and all this real footage, somebody's talking, and then it just cuts, and it goes to the actual war veteran sitting there. Granted, he's old
Oh,
as shit
whoa,
now.
that's sick.
Yeah, and he's like, and it was fucking crazy, and like you get like really attached to it. But
Have you seen
it's-
that one guy
It's
on?
so entertaining.
There's
but
like that pilot
terrible
on
at the same time.
social media right now, and it's like this old ass motherfucker. He's probably like in his mid 60s, like 70s, and he's just playing like I think he's playing Battlefield, but he's just hitting these fucking shots
I've
from
seen
like
him,
yeah.
yeah.
I've seen
340
that, yeah.
yards out. And he's just like laughing when he
Yeah,
does
he's
it.
like,
Yeah, it's
"Ah,
great,
you
dude. That's the
motherfuckers."
thing they do it. So, have you seen Band of Brothers?
I don't think I have.
You
dude.
should watch Band of Brothers before that.
That's
That's
probably, like,
better than Master of the Air.
anti-American,
It's
but-
so good, dude.
Is it like I'm
It's
sure
a
it's like
miniseries.
pretty
10
fucked up.
episodes, miniseries. It's heavy, dude. It's about the infantrymen. So that's post invasion of Normandy when they're already advancing into France and Germany in Band of Brothers. They're on the ground. This is about the Air Force, the one I'm talking about. They have some run-ins with the Army, but not much. But speaking of World War II, Maddie and I watched a movie 2 weeks ago. It's called Zone of Interest. So there was a Nazi commander who literally lived on base of Auschwitz. Like he lived there. His family lived there. They grew up. There was a wall, and Auschwitz was on the other side. His name was Rudolf Haas. This movie was it was crazy. It was really good. It was a
What did he
Polish
sound
movie. It was German. It was very German.
No, I was trying to get you. I was trying to get you to do your impression.
But no. So he had a beautiful garden. They had a beautiful house. He raised his kids there. So the reason that he has such a beautiful garden is because the soil they used, or the fertilizer they used was ashes of people.
Yikes.
And it made them like their garden was fucking crazy. Like, and it literally, I'm not kidding, dude. It was like he opened a gate. It was like me opening that door, and I'm in Auschwitz.
Whoa.
And he lived there, and like you can hear like this is all true.
Oh, I can't imagine.
This
Yeah.
is all true. And there's a scene there where because they have to wash all the human remains away, but there's a scene where he's like playing in the river with one of his kids, and he like a piece of someone's jawbone like hits his leg, and he's like get out of the river and shit, and like they don't care, like they just live there. and they'll just talk about it like it's nothing at all. And like
Jesus.
isn't that fucking crazy?
This
dude?
is the morbid episode of our podcast here.
But it's a really, really, really good movie, dude. It's really, really good.
All right, so you're the one picking these movies, I guess.
Actually, Maddie picked that one.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I picked this shit,
she likes
and
the World
I
War
can't
II.
even
just
get
as
Kristen
much.
to sit down
Yeah.
next to me.
yeah.
And if she does, no chance.
But
she's looking at
it's
the
just
TV.
weird. It's just crazy, dude. Like how someone can like separate that from their mind. Like there's a scene where her mom, the wife of the Nazi the commander, comes to visit, and she like has a breakdown. She's like, how can you live like this? Like how do you live like this?
Yeah, that's
like,
fucking tough, man.
And it's crazy, dude. It's just a nuts thing. And like they would take clothes from like the women that they killed, and like they're her friends would like pick out the dress. And she's like, oh, this is like a skinny Jew's like dress. Like you take like,
Oh my god, dude.
it's crazy, man.
That's fucking brutal.
It is. I know it's like fucking heavy, but I think that shit's important to like fucking
It
think
is.
about, man.
Yeah.
Because that should never fucking happen again, ever. And it's just
When you're
like,
scrolling on DoorDash trying to figure out what kind of like ice cream you want when
Yeah.
you're just laying in bed. You think about
Yeah,
something like
"Oh,
that.
Piece of shit.
You think about how hard. What I'm trying to say is think
I
about
don't know
hard
what
life.
that means,
You start thinking about how hard life was at a certain point, and now we're just like laying in bed, and I can just order ice cream at any
But
time
yeah,
that I
I'm
want.
obsessed with World War II and a lot of the Holocaust stuff.
Maybe
The
it's
Holocaust
bad.
Museum's really.
I'm just trying to like fucking wrench us out of this hole, dude.
No,
Well,
that's
well,
fine.
oh, you saying that, I thought something it made me think of something.
Oh,
I
there
saw
you go.
I saw
Hey.
a tweet that was like, if you think about it, even like 100, 150 years ago, to be able to listen to music while you ate dinner would have been something that was like only for like the fucking richest of richest people.
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
now you could literally just
Yeah.
Do
it's-
you listen to music while you're eating dinner?
no, but like, do you watch TV while you're eating dinner?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So on the same vein.
Same thing.
Yeah, that's
100 years ago, who would be able to like watch a play and eat dinner?
Yeah, that's true.
The,
Imagine
ri-
100
the
years
richest
ago-
motherfuckers in the world,
Yeah.
and now you get to do that in like
Living like
every
kings.
fucking day of your goddamn life.
Somebody
So-
looked at you 100 years ago and was like, "Hey, you can't listen to Morgan Wallen right now while you're eating." What would you say?
I don't want to listen to
He's like,
her.
all right,
Turn that
I'm
shit
listening to Bad
down.
Bunny
Yeah.
actually.
Like, oh,
Joke's
I'm
on you. This is Bad Bunny.
I'm
Totally
like,
different
no,
genre.
I can't listen to Morgan Wallen ever. I'm like, oh no.
Morgan Wallen's good, dude.
On another note, I got a Twitter notification, and it was one
Was
of
it
my
about Rudolph Haas?
one of my contacts is on Twitter, so I had to like hit the notification. It's a account at Stool Pictures, Barstool Pictures.
Oh fuck, he got me, dude. Yep.
Stool
It's Sadler,
Pictures,
dude.
make
It is me.
believe Barstool films.
Yep. Yeah, I'm making. 'cause
I had to
What,
bring it up.
I-
There's
dude, I
a
was-
whole new Barstool account. It's got
How old is
Look,
that one?
it's still the fingers on my fucking phone. I'm like, wait, no,
Wait,
listen.
is that really you?
Yeah, it's really me.
he's got 32
Yeah.
followers.
No way,
How many
dude.
of these do you have?
That's the only other one I have.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
God.
We're
You
gonna
got
keep looking.
Lego
I
celebrities.
got
and you
Lego
got-
gun
No,
edits.
not Lego
Lego
celebrities.
gun edits.
That's
Lego
actually not a
gun
bad
edits.
idea though.
Lego
But,
celebrities.
But no, yeah, I listen to Yak every day.
Mike's
It's so
like, I
fucking
made
funny.
a life-size Auschwitz-Birkenau.
You know, that's-
gift
that-
out of Legos.
That is pretty funny that you brought up Twitter there, Evan, because I did have a question for you.
Yeah.
Which I knew because I saw potential spam started following Barstool Pictures, so I was like, motherfucker, dude.
I thought it was just really funny. I was like, wait a minute, why is like this says it's like a note? When it
Dude,
said it was like one of your
The
contacts
Lego,
on Twitter,
the
and
Lego
that was
So
it.
thing,
you only got
the Lego
that-
thing
you
was
only got
so
the two.
organic, man.
Yeah,
That
and
was
my
so
actual one.
Funny, dude.
Yeah, I wish we got that in the pod. That was very funny.
That was so.
But
funny, man.
no, yeah. So I'm sitting there on like Thursday at work, and my boss was like, I was telling him I want to watch Wonka, but I heard it's like a musical. How much you said?
Marquee.
Is it a musical? The
and
new one on HBO.
The new one with Timothy Chalamet or whatever his name is.
Timely.
Yeah, Timothy. I don't know. I don't even know, honestly. I fucking him up every time I say it.
Timothy.
It's
Timothy.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah. See,
Chalamet.
I know that's not right.
Chalamet.
But anyway, my boss is like, yeah, there is some singing in it, but have you ever seen The Greatest Showman? I know Danielle has, and there's a shit ton of
I mean,
singing
there's
in that
technically
movie.
they're singing in the original Willy Wonka.
That's what I said, too. But it's like 3 songs. It may be like 4. You got the I Got a Golden Ticket,
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
the Oompa Loompas, and then the end song when they're like flying away.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, he's telling me, he's like, yeah, there's not that much singing in it, I swear. And I was like, all right. I was like, we'll see, because Danielle loves Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Bro, every single goddamn scene
is-
has a song.
Yeah.
There could be a nickel on the ground, and they'd be like, little nickel on the ground. And I just look at Danielle, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And Danielle's like getting pissed.
Yeah.
And you know some of those like
She
movies.
does it like the musical.
yeah, some of those movies you can like skip the songs and like you still don't lose story.
Yeah.
So like I start skipping the songs, then
You
I
have to.
realize
You're missing a
the
lot of
the
shit.
song, the stories in the goddamn songs. So like I would get through a whole song and they'd be in like a different fucking like state, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
so we have to listen anyway. So I start scrolling through my phone because I'm bored as shit.
And you made that.
Well, no, I made that a while ago, But
I think it's a drunk.
I get
in
into my
January.
phone and I see Evan's Twitter, Pipe, just change his profile picture to this random ass picture of me. Yeah, look at this.
No, I saw it.
So I'm just scrolling. I'm like,
Oh
what the
my
fuck,
God.
dude? And then I look to see like who reposted. It's just potential spam and Evan's streaming account, which he both runs. So he just opened up his other account and liked it. And so then, of course, I fucking text him thinking, like, I wonder what it is because I haven't spoken to him since the podcast. Like, there must be something I must be missing. And he just didn't answer me one time until this is the first time I'm bringing it up to him right now.
That's awesome. Keep
I was
that
like,
going.
I think it was drunk Friday, and I was on Twitter, and I noticed that my
You're just
Twitter
trolling
profile.
Mike.
Well, no, I noticed my Twitter profile pic was still the
That kid.
championship belt from Wise's League, which I'd won.
Where's that picture
now
from?
2 years ago.
Yeah,
So I was
have
like,
so many
oh,
questions.
that's not my belt anymore. I need to change that profile picture.
I'll put the picture right
and
here.
I just went to like the thing. It was like edit profile picture, and it was just like scrolling through, and like most of my camera roll is damaged cars now.
yeah.
So I went to like some of the sub albums, like messages, downloads.
such a dickhead.
And I forget what I clicked, and like maybe Snapchat or something like that.
Yeah.
And we're just scrolling through one of those and saw that, and I was like, "That's funny."
What is that
and I
from?
just did that,
Dude, I don't know.
And then I just passed out before, like literally, like maybe an hour later, passed out, and then I wake up to all those texts from Mike, and I was just
yeah,
like, fuck
I
it.
literally just texted
Didn't
him
even say
why,
anything.
and then like an hour went by, and I went cool, and then another hour went by, and I was like weirdo, and then he just never hit me up, and then I was just like okay, so then yeah, it was just fucking crazy.
So is that what you did for St. Patty's Day? Just drink by yourself and create new Twitter accounts?
No, I mean that was Friday night.
No,
Friday
he didn't
nights?
create a Twitter account. He just made my face his profile picture.
Yeah, and then the Twitter accounts I had, I just swapped over to him.
Yeah.
Because the second I made it a new picture, it also was like, "Do you want to tweet this?" with the hashtag new profile
love
pic,
that.
and I was like, "Hell yeah, dude!"
Yeah,
tweet
and
that, and then
I saw it like
swapped and-
7 minutes after it happened, so I was like, cool. Ev somewhere just fucking dragging me. Probably was like, look how funny this picture is. I'm making it my profile picture.
Have you ever seen my Twitter picture?
No. Yeah.
What the fuck is
Just
that?
a
Is that you?
Snapchat filter, yeah, on me.
Yeah.
Beautiful, man.
It was very funny though.
That's a beautiful monster.
But I was like literally looking at Danielle. I'm like, started getting in my head. I'm like, where the fuck is this guy doing right now? Like, I was like, should I try to find a picture of Evan on my phone and make it mine? And Danielle was like,
That'd be sick.
just stop.
Relax.
And I was like, I just want to know what the fuck's happening. Like,
You
why is
should-
that happening?
You should create a Lego gun and put it in his hand with the
a
filter
Lego
on there.
celebrity.
dude, you should make a Barstool movie about me.
Dude, I could.
You
What if
could.
I took that picture and
Is
made
that
it like a
what
Lego
is,
version of me?
Barstool movies?
Dude,
It's
it's
basically to like sum it up. I'd listen to the Yak every day, and they come up with like crazy ass stories for things, and I just make a movie poster out of what the story they were talking about.
So you're just hoping that they would see it.
Yeah,
and,
I've
retweet it.
I've been like messing with the producer back and forth about it.
Really?
TJ, yeah.
Really? That's
No
sick.
shit. Damn.
But no, yeah, it's just
Quite often. Like you talk to him a lot.
probably like when I started it, and then he'll see one and like laughed about it.
You ever be like, oh, by the way, we have a podcast. So maybe we can.
No, I don't want to be that guy. That just sounds like such a dick move.
Yeah.
Kristen was making fun of me the other night because I'll message like people like that I think are interesting on
What does that mean?
on TikTok.
this is like this. That's one of the posters you made. It's Shady Lake Summers, and the guy's got a bunch of condoms poking out of his back pocket and an MSU shirt, and like,
What is that?
I get no reference.
Yeah,
from
he-
this, but I'm sure it makes sense if you
Yeah,
listen
it
to
does.
whatever podcast.
He told a story
just
about how
funny.
he lost his virginity at some lake, Shady Lake.
Well, there it is. There it is.
Hilarious.
Yeah. No,
Why
I've only
MSU?
made two because I'm like literally just waiting for like a good one, and I'm like, when I have time to kill. Normally I'm making this fucking pod, but when I have time to kill, I'll do that.
Dude, but that's how fucking what's his face? They call him memes on Pardon My Take, but he's literally started the account Pardon My Memes,
Yeah.
and he just would fucking.
There's a bunch.
He would just make their memes for them, and then they were like, "Dude, why don't we just hire this guy?" And now he's one of their producers.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. I'm obsessed, so I could go on and on about it.
Sounds
but
like that Sadler's like game plan right here.
It's not a bad game plan,
I
honestly.
mean,
dude. It
I've
could
heard worse.
happen.
I've heard worse.
If I had more fucking time, if I didn't have to work and I could just do that all the time, that'd be lit. But
Yeah.
can't do
Chewing
that.
up the side of that Zin, aren't you?
I was gonna tell you guys too. I didn't bring up on the.
You
Why don't
want
you
to?
just-
Do you want a bottle opener?
But they're over there. I don't want to get up. There we go. See?
Nice.
Hey, there you go.
Hey.
I was gonna bring up too.
Excuse me.
When we were talking about the royal family. I went to a tea room 2 weeks ago. I didn't get to talk about it in the
Oh,
pod.
I remember you talking about.
I had to
that.
tell you guys about this because
So you were the last one to see Kate Middleton.
You were talking about
Yeah.
that last
No, yeah.
episode.
if she was there, I would have let you know. I would have put it on the Barstool Pictures probably. But
I thought she was.
How'd it go?
Why don't you just make a Lego gun out of it
yeah, just her leaving the tea room,
with like a Lego
just holding
gun?
like an AK.
Lego
Did you leave your phones in the car and everything?
No,
No.
no, you have to do that normally.
Where do you think he was?
I mean, if you're having tea with somebody, I would feel like we're gonna have a conversation.
That's fair.
Well, I mean, do you not have conversations at like lunch and dinner when
Yeah,
you go
but
out?
all it takes is for you to be like mid-sentence when I'm talking, and you're just like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah. So no,
Yeah.
Danielle hates that when we go to
And
dinner.
I just stop talking.
Danielle
No,
goes.
I have a rule: no phones at the dinner table. That's,
You're just like my grandma.
yep. You
Yeah.
should do it. You should do it. No phones.
Nah. I'll probably hold on to it just in case. God
I mean,
forbid.
I'll have my phone, but I'm not gonna look.
Yeah,
at
like
it
what if
during
someone
dinner.
calls me?
I mean, I bring it into like Applebee's and shit. Like when I'm eating dinner, like I'll bring it with
Applebee's
me.
is not fancy enough that I am leaving my phone.
If anything, I want my phone.
Yeah.
Just in case
Yeah, I
things
guess
go
you gotta get
bad.
out of there quick. Dude.
Until you got
Yeah.
some random guy named Sean walking up like, "Hey, you want to get a
Yeah.
drink?" You're like, "I'm all. I gotta
Sean,
call.
dude.
I gotta
Sean,
call."
How's he spell it?
SHAUN.
That's the
Yeah, I
worst
knew it.
one.
I
That's
knew
the
it.
worst
I
one.
knew
Yeah,
it.
it's definitely the worst one.
Sorry to any Sean's with the AUN out there.
Yeah.
you suck.
Your parents obviously thought you were gonna be something special. Let's be honest.
Yeah, Sean, dude.
I always fuck up Shane and Sean.
How?
SEAN.
You
Isn't that
think
how you're supposed to
SEAN
do
That would be more
is-
like
is
scene,
Shane?
though.
You think that's Shane?
Wouldn't it?
Maybe it's just me sometimes. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I fuck up.
isn't- yeah,
I
that's
fuck up
not-
names too. We're all right.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just me.
No,
and you,
but
I don't
that's
know.
pretty. That's a completely different name.
They,
Us plus Aaron and like 12 other people are the names I know. And there's no more capacity in here.
What a
Jesus
sentence.
There's no
That's
more.
crazy. That's a crazy.
There's no
take.
more.
Well, I mean, so you just said 4 plus 12, and then plus you said an additional 2 people.
I think I said plus 12, but
Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah.
10 plus 2.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's about right.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so
I just
yeah.
want to start like I just like we should
Unless
just
I see you every day,
we should just
if you're
get
just a random drunk guy at a bar, no chance.
we
I
should
know
get
you.
Yeah, I
pictures
wouldn't
of like
remember that.
Right
random
after you say
historical
it.
figures to show Clayton and see if he can name them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can get a
I did have an idea for the pod.
Yeah, I think you could.
Jesus
I was-
Christ.
Not him.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Jesus is a little different. But,
Yeah, he's not real.
Have you seen the have you seen the, have you seen
Whoa, sorry.
have you seen the video of like this guy's at like his like grandparents' house and they have a picture of clearly Ewan McGregor as fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
No,
And then they're like he's like, who's that picture? And like, that's Jesus Christ.
yeah. I mean, dude, that's a great Jesus. He looks a
so
lot like
good.
Jesus.
Wow.
But anyway, yeah, the tea room. So go in, sit down, and the dining room's like maybe like the size of it's literally probably maybe this room split in half. There's 5 tables. Me and another girl were in there.
So like
Me and another guy were in there.
another girl.
Yeah, no, there was a lot of women in there, and then me and some other guy. But like, you basically had to talk at this volume the whole time.
Were they like, come to the back, sir? They give you a little.
No, not at a tea room.
So it's like a 5
Well,
by
wait a
5
minute,
Like
by-
wait a
front
minute.
for a jerk
What kind
off.
of tea room were you at then?
The Kate Pearl. That's what it was. The Kate Pearl.
Oh, you didn't go to the. You
The
actually
Black
got
Pearl.
tea then.
yeah.
Pearl.
I walked in there like, yeah.
Captain Barbossa's like, oh.
You want tea rum?
What a shitty joke.
He's like, we're already dead, lad.
But yeah. So no, the coolest thing was they gave you like a little trio, like
A trio?
a trio like set up. So like the bottom had like snacks, sandwiches. Middle had like more snacks, sandwiches, and the top had like little desserts.
Where was the tea?
Let me break this shit down for. Oh no, the tea was crazy too. Because I know what you're thinking. Oh, you got to drink a lot of tea there. I probably had like 13 fucking cups of tea.
Really?
Ew.
Dude, I was just sloshing around.
Oh.
Ew.
Well, because Danielle was like,
Why
first
did
off, I don't
you-
like that all you said.
Why
ew
would
when I
you
was said
drink that much liquid?
Slosh around part.
Yeah, I guess
God.
slosh is a little much, but
That's like fucking. How much?
You
like,
probably peed for
how
like
many
a day
ounces
straight.
was
a lot.
tea?
I mean, the tea pot was probably about yay big.
Was it like a green tea, like a jasmine tea, like
They
a
had all-
black tea?
that's-
Like
Why
You're
were-
killing it right
why
now.
Were you?
All 3.
Why would you
What-
drink 13
trying to think of
cups
other
of
teas
tea?
I'm
They had
not-
like savory teas too. I wasn't
I
a
don't
fan
know.
of that.
What the
I
fuck
like
is that? You mean broth? Soup?
yeah, just chicken noodle.
Savory. Yeah, it's just
Like
like
you
here's
see
our
chicken and
beef-
noodles come out.
It's like, sir, here's our beef stock.
Yeah. No, but I got a green tea, a black tea.
Green tea's good. Dude.
I got this like cake tea that supposedly tastes like cake. Didn't taste like cake, but
yeah.
What
It was
fuck
cool.
is
It smelled
You
like
mean
cake.
Sugar water?
I don't know.
What is that?
Maybe it's just the ingredients
Sugar water.
of
Was that
cake.
Men in Black? Sugar water.
It's just it's just like literally the ingredients of cake and hot water. Like that's all. It was.
We melted some cake.
I'm like, flour. Interesting.
They just have a boiling pot of water and put a
Yeah.
slice of cake in it, and then just
But
strain it.
the trio thing I was talking about. Bottom had like sharp cheddar with the really slim slice of apples on like a panini. Fire. That shit was
sounds
really
pretty
good.
That sounds pretty good.
The apples like a little crunch. Then they had like your typical like perfectly cut triangle sandwiches with like cucumbers, and blueberry cream cheese with like dill all over it. So fucking good.
I don't know about that. It sounds interesting.
The cream cheese kind of takes you off, but it was great.
I can see that being good.
And then they had like blueberry macaroons at the top, which I ended up finding out there's like different kind of macaroons. It's like
I've never had a
macaroon, like a macaron, I think.
See, I've seen that word written, but I don't know how it's pronounced.
Yeah, it's
I
like
thought it was
you with the
macaroni.
names. It's the same thing.
Yeah, you
It's
Yeah,
like
macaroni.
they're just like they look like a fucking little moon pie, but they're just different
Little
colors.
cream pie.
Yeah, they're super good. They're like really soft in the first bite, but then they get like a little chewy and like they were blueberry flavored, so they were just like a burst of blueberry in your mouth. It was awesome. But
I love when a burst comes in my mouth.
I bet.
that's gross. But
You literally just said it was awesome when a burst was in your mouth.
yeah, true. I did say that. I did say that. But no, it was an interesting experience. But I think it would be a fun thing to somehow get like a private room with all 4 of us and just do the whole tea experience.
Drink 13 cups of tea.
Sloshing around.
Oh yeah, that was what I was trying to say. So Danielle, we got 2 fucking pots, and then she's like, well, "We got to try more tea." And I was like, "Yeah, well, this is like 3 cups of tea." And she's like, "Yeah, I know that's nothing." I was like,
Did
"All right."
you have to pay for them like individually, or was
No,
it?
there was like 3 packages. So it was like the royal package, which we didn't get, had like an extra appetizer, which I'm sure I probably couldn't fucking eat anyway. If it had spinach or some shit. And then
Probably.
underneath it was the royal, or not royal, the
flush.
afternoon tea. That's what we got. But
Afternoon
it was
delight.
bougie as shit. It's a great idea for like if you like don't want to be somewhere 100%, but like
Yeah.
you'll still go and get decent food, and then the girl will get very
during
happy.
the day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like during the day.
We went at noon,
Like
and
Sunday. You went Sunday.
no, that's another fucking annoying thing too. They're just not open on Sundays.
Yeah.
So, like-
that's
That
crazy.
seems like the only time I would ever be
Yeah.
like a tea room
Yeah.
that makes any.
It's
fucking
I
Thurs-
wanna,
sense.
like,
They're open
not drink-
Thursday.
I'm not going on a Friday or
Yeah.
Saturday. Fuck no.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no.
Like,
They're open
What, am I
Thursday
gonna
to
drink a bunch
Saturday.
of tea and eat sandwiches and cheese? Why?
13 cups
Go
of
get-
tea or 13 beers.
Will I drink 13
Let's do
beers
13 beers.
after this? This
Dude,
is gonna
also
sound
the-
I'm
terrible.
not drinking no fucking macaroons and tea. I'm getting wings
Yeah.
and beer on a Saturday.
No one's bursting in
Yeah.
my mouth on a Saturday.
Right,
Only
no.
Sunday.
Yeah, exactly.
Only
Sundays are
Sunday.
for mouth bursts.
Yeah.
Crust
But-
bursters, dude.
Actually, no, that's fucking gross, dude. Crust burst?
Dude, ew.
That's your old fucking gamer tag, dude.
Crust
burst. But no, yeah, it was definitely an
Burst through the
experience.
crust, dude.
But I kept thinking if like all 4 of us are there and like somehow we were just like sneaking in like a little like
Yeah, I would have
mini
like
every now and
I'd
then.
have like a flask.
Yeah, that's what I was like the whole time. Not to sound like an alcoholic, but I feel like the whole time you're like,
Like,
all
you
right, this
preface
is
that.
cool and everything, but you'll be cooler. if
Not to
there
sound like an
was
alcoholic, but I was
booze
thinking
in
about
here.
alcohol the whole entire time.
Yeah. It's not sounding an alcoholic, but if you give me a bottle of vodka instead of tea, it'd be a lot better.
It's
Yeah.
like fucking Charlie and Frank on that cruise. It was like, oh look, they got fucking drinks here. Like,
There's
no,
orange
no,
juice.
that's just straight chaser.
They got orange, or what was
It's
it?
like orange juice and, like-
screwdrivers, and they're like,
Yeah.
no, that's just orange juice.
He's like,
They're
I had a
"What?"
Diet Cola chaser the other day.
Yeah, but it was interesting. The house was the oldest house in Carroll County, which is
Really?
kind of cool.
Interesting.
Definitely made me think there were probably some.
So this was all in
Suspect
Carroll.
things going
this
on
was
in
all
that house.
Carroll County.
We're around the Mason-Dixon line. We'll be all right, probably.
Did you bring like a? You should have done like a ghost phenomenon thing, like recorded.
A spooky ghost.
Yeah, well, it wasn't like that. Wasn't like the vibe. It wasn't like a.
Yeah, you don't think a ghost coming out for tea?
I just walk in there. I'm like with a flashlight, just like.
Was
That seems like
Right.
seems like you being like all old timey drinking
You need
tea.
Tim
seems
Robinson
like
to
the
come
exact type
out.
of thing like a ghost would be like, oh, these are my people.
Some guy
These
named Theodore
motherfuckers.
sitting in like in the basement. He's like, yeah, there's some ghosts here, just like out of nowhere.
You're just like,
It's like, Jesus Christ.
The lady comes over with more tea, like, excuse me, ma'am, do any of these fuckers
Yeah.
ever pop out of a fucking wall?
We can
Take a-
say
They're like,
whatever we
you
want.
need to fucking leave.
He's
Yeah.
like, this is the adult tour. We can say whatever the hell we want.
All I'm trying to
He's
say.
like, I'm not trying to give anyone the worst day of life at their job.
Dude, but I was supposed to see you last weekend, but you ended up going to Annapolis.
Yeah, that was the whole fucking plan, dude. I'm glad
No,
you brought it
that
up.
wasn't the plan.
What do you
That
mean?
was the plan. I
You were
told
looking
you,
at us like we made
Well,
plans to go to
no,
Annapolis.
He originally,
I never
he
made
originally
plans
made the
like
Because
plans
he was the
here.
only he was the only one that followed up with it and had the fucking balls to text
The
me
balls.
on Thursday and
have-
be like, "Hey, what are we doing for Thanksgiving? St.
Thanks,
Patty's
Patty's
Thanks,
Day.
Patty.
Thanks Patty's Day."
Patty's
He was
Pub
like,
Day.
are we still going to Annapolis? And I was like, yeah. Actually, you know
Giving's
what?
Day.
Hold on. Let me bring this up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I do
Hold
not remember ever agreeing to go to
Annapolis.
Annapolis.
No, I don't think either of you
No,
did.
no.
I think
That's-
you said one of you
brought
said
it
you had
up.
to watch a dog, and then
I
I don't.
just flat out said no.
I think John just said fuck off.
I did.
was like, no.
I did have to watch a dog Saturday.
Yeah,
He
so
said-
that's probably
So
it.
we talked about it here
Fuck, I shouldn't have brought this up.
with Aaron. So it was like a plan.
Yeah.
And I told you, I said, yeah, we're going to go down to Annapolis.
Somewhere
We're gonna-
Aaron's somewhere right now just going like, no.
Yeah,
I was
no,
gonna say
no,
we
no,
definitely
no.
need
Happen.
like I
But I
don't know if
said-
I can
I was
trust
like,
you,
yeah,
fucking
I-
sad
I
Kyle.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
Me, Aaron, the girls, we're going to go down to Annapolis. You should come. And you texted me on Thursday, said, where are you going on Saturday? And I said, Annapolis. Come on, bro. It'll be a good time. Nothing too crazy. And you said, damn, I don't know if we can do all that there. I'm only going out for a few hours.
Mm-hmm. I did say that.
And then Saturday I said, what are you doing? And you said, hanging out at my crib. What are you doing? Oh, that was later. That part was later. But anyways, you didn't say.
Hold on.
Wait, sounds like backpedaling.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Mike did anything wrong.
No,
there,
that was
dude.
like Saturday at 9 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, you said that random ass place. Was it called Feelers or some shit?
Frisco's.
Frisco's.
Oh, Frisco's is dope, dude. Frisco's is actually
what
awesome.
the fuck is Frisco's?
feelers.
And was that it? We just stopped texting?
No. But I said, we're going down to Annapolis. It's going to be a good time. You should come. And you said, damn, I don't know if I can go all the way out there. I'm only going out for a few hours.
That's the end of it.
But here it gets interesting.
That probably doesn't.
Garrett texted me on Friday and said, damn, why are you going out to Annapolis? And I said, for St. Patty's Day, you want to come? And he said, nope, I'm hanging out with Mike.
Got his
And
ass.
that's when I found out that Mike wasn't coming
So
on
he
Saturday.
I never said I was going to Annapolis.
Yeah, I don't think.
Damn well sounded like it when you were here.
No, I just said I wanted to get together with you.
Well, that's what we were doing.
Okay, dude. You're really bridging a lot of ideas
We have to
here.
fact check all this with Aaron as well. Just 'cause
Yeah.
I'm
Aaron's gonna be like, you are both fucking wrong. We were gonna go to fucking Wisconsin or some random shit. dude.
No. Well, we ended up going to Annapolis, and
How was that?
It was a good time. Stack came with us.
What?
Yeah,
you catch
Brandon
any
came with
leprechauns?
us. Nah, no leprechauns. We were gonna do the. They had this whole Shamrock Festival thing going on, like the biggest tent I've ever seen.
They like close the
It
roads
was
off and
huge.
shit.
No. It was like in that parking lot where Latitude 84 is, or whatever that is.
Oh, I know. You're talking
38.
about. Yeah, it's been a while, but I think
Whatever
I know
the
what
number
you're
Yeah,
is.
how do you
but
guys know
Latitude.
about DC that much?
It's
Annapolis.
Annapolis.
I mean, Annapolis. God damn it. I'm just gonna shut the
I'm
fuck
going
up.
to DC this
It's the
weekend.
capital of Maryland. Did you know that?
Yep.
Okay.
I know that. Maritime. It's what a naval
So
academy
we
is.
go down there, and I thought that we were gonna go and just pay when we got there. It was $30
Was it-
entry fees.
It was a bar crawl,
Or
or is it just like kind of a festival thing?
yeah, just a festival thing. But it was
Gotcha.
in the tent. Like they had like bands.
Oh.
It was crazy. And we get down there, but the only tickets they had were VIP tickets for $150 a person. So I said no, thank you. And we just went to like O'Brien's and Pussers and all that stuff.
Pussers.
crazy.
That's
Pussers.
disgusting.
Pusser.
Pussers.
Hardly knew her.
How do you not?
Pusser.
You don't go to Annapolis
You don't
ever?
know about puzzles?
No, I'll be honest
You
with you,
never
man.
go to Annapolis.
I might be a fucking old man or something, but I don't mind just going to like Glory Days, getting a few drinks, getting some wings, and
See,
then just
that's
go
the
back to my house.
problem, man.
Dude,
Like,
I can't do like open bars anymore where there's people an inch in front of
Open
me
bars?
and an inch behind me just going like,
That's a good point.
screaming.
I hate that shit too.
no, there was none of that.
They're
it was
like, can
pretty,
you hear the
it was-
music? No.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I
too
don't
bad. It wasn't too bad. But we get back, and of course, Aaron wants to keep going out.
Yeah.
So we ended up like 2 a.m. after drinking all day.
Oh, did he not take you home?
No,
Did he
took
get
me
you an
home in a
Uber?
lift. He did get us a
Nice,
lift.
dude.
Oh,
We're
Hey,
making
there you
progress.
go.
Oh, yeah.
He's probably like, no, on the
But it was-
pod next week, don't fucking tell him I did it.
I didn't even like get drunk. I didn't even get drunk or anything. And like, it got to the point where the girls were like, "Well, we're gonna go home," and I was like, "Can I come with you?"
Oh, really?
They're like,
You're ready
"No,
to-
you're going
ready
out
to
with
call
Aaron."
it.
And I was like,
Yeah.
Oh, you were tired?
I was
That's
so
the thing,
tired.
man. You just doing that shit. And
I'm at the
doing it in
age now
day.
where
Like,
I'm
this was at 10
absolutely
o'clock.
fine to,
I was
like,
like,
if I don't care if it was like my best friend being like, dude, come on,
Oh,
yeah,
dude, it gives
I will
me.
be like,
Yep.
no,
No.
and then I
That's
will
another
walk
thing,
away.
too. Like, you think
I
I'm
won't
gonna
do-
drive
I'll
all the way
just
to
leave. I won't
fucking-
tell
Yeah,
anybody.
that's
I
right.
can't go to
fucking live for
Annapolis,
it,
bro.
dude.
That's like an hour and 10, hour and 20.
No.
no 40.
I would
40
say
minutes,
40
probably.
minutes.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
But still, it's kind of far.
You never
Yeah.
been there, so you don't know.
No, last time I went to
Hey,
Annapolis.
This is what you
Fact
do.
check.
When,
It's
once,
a lot older than the place. It might be older than the place you went to go
look,
drink tea at.
when you get Danielle knocked
okay.
up, when
And
you
that's
get,
gonna swing me.
yeah, it's not just about old shit. When you
This
get
is a
Dan-
random
old
house in
historic town.
Carroll County.
when you get Danielle knocked up, you'll have
Oh,
9
my
months
God, man.
of a DD, and that's when you can start doing like the long.
Yeah,
stuff.
make your.
Oh
pregnant-
yeah,
make your
that's exactly what my pregnant wife would want to do. To be like, hey, you know what? Let's head to fucking Annapolis.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is just
She's like, I'll sit in the car the whole time and just watch Netflix. You go out and
No.
have a fucking blast.
she can go out. She'll want to do things.
Yeah, but I'm walking around with my belly. Imagine a fucking pregnant belly walking through a bar.
I'm not saying take your 9-month pregnant wife out, but I'm saying like when she's a couple months in
Yeah.
and she's not like
Still-
suffering.
Yeah, I just don't
Yeah.
think that would ever work. I think it's one of those things that sounds awesome.
I
on
just think
paper.
you're not optimizing your life right now, and you
I
really
mean,
need
I
to
could
take
probably
advantage
do
of that
that.
9 month period.
You're not life maxing, dude.
I could
Yeah,
probably
dude,
do that.
you gotta
into, like,
min-max your
Westminster.
build a little bit.
You need
Or like
life max.
Westminster, or like
Westminster's just like
Yeah, dude.
it's
You're
not
thinking.
that
You're
much
thinking
further.
small, dude. You're thinking real small. You got to dream.
yeah,
big.
it is.
Dream big like
not.
Annapolis.
Yeah, it is.
No, I'm saying it's Westminster is way more doable than going all the way to Annapolis.
Obviously not. No, but yeah, but it's small.
And also, you know what's gonna happen? Next time I'm gonna go to Annapolis with you, and you're gonna be like, actually, we're going out of fucking state or something like that. And then I'm gonna be
why
like,
would we plan it?
huh?
Why would we plan to go somewhere?
We
if I'm
never
going
planned
out of
to go to
state?
Annapolis.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't know. Maybe we
We
got
were here. You said yes.
No.
Aaron,
I think
Fact
you
check.
did.
Aaron,
yeah.
he's pointing to Aaron.
I might have.
Steyer.
Fact check
I
this.
might have said, yeah, that sounds sick. I'll hit you up.
That's probably more likely.
And I probably did that exact
not
thing.
how I heard
Sounds
it.
like a yes though to me.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hey,
If,
I'm
if
sorry.
you were like, I'm going to see Dune 2 this weekend, and I was like, that sounds sick. And then like,
I would not expect you to go.
I don't know.
No way.
I don't know.
I would need a.
All
I
right,
would
what
need
if-
a hard
What
confirm.
if you? What if you
Yeah,
literally
I
like?
gotta
What if
agree
you were
with
something
Mike
like, you want to go see Dune 2 this weekend? I was like, yeah, that sounds sick.
Okay, that.
Then
yes.
you said yes.
That's kind of what you said to Clayton, right?
See, now I do feel like I'm in Clayton's shoes a
You're,
little
getting
bit.
Yeah,
you're
right.
weaving in, dude. You're getting
Now
weaved
you're wearing one of
web,
his
dude.
shoes, one of your shoes. You're on.
Yeah,
You're
it's
Walk
just like-
them out, dude.
This is like Sad Kyle all over
How many
again.
times have you gone to Glory
no,
Days?
Sad
gone
Kyle's
to
bullshit.
Shaq's?
No one's on Clayton's side for Sad
Fuck
Kyle.
Kyle.
Okay, yeah,
You go to Glory Days, you go to Shaq's, you see all the same fucking people every time.
yeah.
Go
Well,
do your
that's
own
why I
thing.
like going to
I'm
G days.
taking
You don't
it a
really.
step further. I don't want to go out at all.
No,
Yeah.
this is the thing. Sather
I don't
really,
wanna go
Sather
anywhere.
like is
I'm
like
being
he
honest,
enjoys
like-
going out with Ian Wilson and like talking about
No.
the Redskins.
First off, Ian's a nice guy. Second off, I go to Glory Days because normally when I go there, I don't run
Imagine
into
him seeing
anybody.
this. He's like,
Yeah, he's just catching a stray.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure he listens to the pod.
Complete
I'm
stray.
90% sure he listens to the pod. But anyway,
It's just specifically because he threw a beer on you at Glory
Yeah.
Days.
yes,
exactly what
yeah,
it
I
is.
remember that. I'm sure he's gonna love hearing that
that's
too.
exactly what it is.
But
Shit, man.
no, normally when I go to Glory Days though, I don't see anybody. I didn't see anybody this weekend.
I mean,
You went to
you're
Glory Days
still
this
in
weekend?
fucking
Yeah, I
Eldersburg.
went with Garrett and Bruce. It was sick. We just went up there for a few drinks, watched Florida game. I won like $85 this weekend.
That's nice.
I know. Next week we gotta dive into March Madness, dude.
I know. I gotta fill up my thing.
Did you? Are you doing the work bracket?
Yeah, but
Oh, speaking of work brackets, you
yeah,
guys
you
want to hear
forgot.
about mine?
they just
you wanna hear about
emailed it
ours?
to me today. They just emailed it to me today.
Yeah, go ahead. Let me hear
So you
what
still
your work
time.
bracket's looking
Yeah,
like.
but
So
like
your prizes.
Yeah,
and
I
everything.
know, but
yeah,
it's
our
just
workers
like,
giving out a collective $5,000, and yours is giving out.
Nice.
A
Yeah, starting
basketball.
my company. We're not going to say my company on the podcast.
Everyone knows where you work.
No,
Yeah, it's
no,
been
that's not
sad.
true.
I'm pretty sure.
No.
You literally say you've made like drones and bombs. You think
Yeah,
you
that
work
could
for
be
fucking
many different companies.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
drones and
Yeah.
bombs.
You're like, I work for Iron Man.
But yeah, my company is they sent out like a flyer. It was like, join us, like fill out a bracket by Wednesday. And I was like, okay, cool. Maybe the prize is like a gift card or something. I wasn't my expectations weren't high. The prize is a basketball,
What kind of basketball?
just a basketball,
It's
like
not
a
autographed or
Spalding
nothing?
basketball. Nope, just a basketball.
It's not even
They
like.
like had like a terms and conditions at the bottom. It was like Spalding basketball, value $19, and I was like,
Oh, that
I'm not
sucks.
entering this. I
So
was
how
like,
much did it cost to enter?
I don't know, but it's
At a company like yours, it
costs-
better be
costs
signed by
25.
Michael
Yeah, you
Jordan.
would
Dude,
think,
it would have
dude.
to be like 10 cents a person to
Yeah,
like
you would think so.
equivalent to fucking
yeah. I was like,
So how
imagine
many
even
people are
winning.
in? How many people?
I don't even know, but no one's. Who the fuck would join that?
I mean, if you do it, you might win a basketball.
I would go buy one for at Target for $10. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
we should
Like,
all pick a team too. Let's all pick a team and just fucking ride with it until the wheels fall off.
I'm making a bracket just for fun. I don't. know.
I'll take right now. I'll start it. I'll take Texas A&M.
Don't
Texas
even know
A&M's
any
good,
teams
dude.
yet.
But that's like a random ass team. Don't take UConn.
I was
And
gonna
don't
say
take
UConn.
fucking
But
Houston.
UConn already won, so I don't think they're gonna win again. So.
Let's see.
UConn will definitely win again.
Yeah, UConn's,
I mean, again,
UConn's
but you
probably
think
going to
they'll
win
win
again.
Oh, you mean the
This
whole
year?
thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're probably gonna win
I
the
thought
whole
you meant
thing.
one game. I was
No,
like, I'll
no,
bet you
no,
anything
no,
you
They're
want.
probably going to win it the whole thing again. They're really
Yeah.
that good. Let's see. All right, who should I pick?
Yeah, pick a team.
I'm going to go.
You got Yale. Yale's out there. That's
Yale's
a fun
out
team.
there. I'm not picking them. I'm going to go Iowa State.
Okay, Iowa State. What do you think, Clayton? You can go UAB. It's a good team.
Is BYU still in it?
BYU's good,
All right,
yeah.
we'll take BYU.
BYU is good. That's
Evan,
a fun
who you
team.
thinking?
Yeah.
I don't follow college basketball.
I didn't-
like that.
I got
don't know who's
drunk
in it.
and,
I'm gonna look at a bracket, but I couldn't
Didn't
tell
get to
you.
watch much.
Yeah.
A
Did
single
you
team
go
set.
last year to a March Madness thing?
Yeah.
You're like, yeah. I spent a whole weekend watching March Madness. I'm not a March
No,
Madness
but that
guy.
doesn't like.
I
I,
watched
I
the
watched
Purdue
last
game.
year. It doesn't mean they're in it this year.
I watched the
I
Purdue
don't
game this week.
watch
That's what
anything
I watched.
about
That's the only game I
college
watched.
basketball until March
I'm
Madness.
trying to think of a team that he could be.
Houston, they in
St.
it.
Mary's, dude.
Yeah, St. Mary's.
I know.
Houston's not fair. Houston's number 2 seed.
It's the only team I can think of. I'm taking
I think
Houston.
Iowa State might be a 2 seed.
Okay, then let's go Houston. So Houston, Texas A&M,
Iowa State
and BYU.
All right, you heard it there.
And that's a good place. We're at
You heard it here.
55
Winner
minutes.
Yeah.
wins a baseball.
Yeah.
Winner gets
Yeah,
two
how crazy is that?
two basketballs.
Basketball.
We're gonna
What the
get two basketballs.
Two basketballs.
We're gonna
That's
double up.
insulting.
That's
on-
borderline
on-
insulting.
on a major
Yeah, it
defense
is.
contract.
Well, hey,
Full
thank
on.
you for watching episode
Thank you,
31.
guys.
Like and subscribe. Tell your friends. Get this shit out there.
Keep on spamming.
It's not our thing.